every time I watch it, I go, da, 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 da. That's not going in. Hello everybody, my name is Hannah, aka Disneyland Banana, and today I am here to film a video that I actually really like to watch on other YouTubers' channels called the Disney Parks Tag. Yay! This is basically just going to be me answering a list of questions about the Disney parks. It's pretty self-explanatory. Before I begin, I feel like I should explain how I'm gonna do this video because it might be a little bit different than how other people have done it in the past. Most of the time, people who do the Disney Parks Tag focus mainly on Walt Disney World or Disneyland, but for me, if you have watched my previous videos or if you've looked at my Instagram or you know me, I am from California. So I've grown up going to Disneyland my entire life. I am currently a Disneyland annual pass holder. I love Disneyland with my whole heart. That's my home. Like, I just love it so much. And I'm always gonna be biased towards it. But I'm doing the Disney College program and I will be participating in the Disney College program in Florida. So rather than just be like, ew, Disney World, obviously I'm not like that, but rather than say, I'm just gonna completely disregard Walt Disney World, I'm only gonna focus on Disneyland, I am going to answer these questions, the ones that apply to like favorite park or favorite ride. I'm going to answer one for Walt Disney World and one for Disneyland. Just that way I keep it fair. Anyway, let's get started. Got my computer. You guys like my stickers? Which Disney parks have you visited? I have visited Disneyland, California Adventure, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. So all of the United States parks. Number 2, what is your earliest Disney park memory? Ooh. So this was either December of 2003 or December of 2004. So I was either 3 or 4. I don't know exactly when. But my family took me and my little sister to Disneyland, and we wanted to go meet Ariel at Ariel's Grotto, which is like long gone now. That's where Pixie Hollow is now, if you know where Pixie Hollow is in Disneyland. And Ariel was my favorite princess. Ariel is still my favorite princess. But I was 3 or 4 years old, dressed in an Ariel costume, and I was so excited to meet her. And I walk up, I think we're like we're the people in the front of the line, and it was time for Ariel to go, and her character attendant was like, all right, Ariel has to go, and Ariel, I was just, she had to go, and I was 3 or 4 and devastated because my favorite princess, and I'm like, she's right there, and she had to leave, and but I could honestly be making this up, but I remember this. But I remember her like saying to me, like, it's okay, I'm gonna be right back, I remember you, like, it's gonna be good. And then, so she left, and then she came back. I don't know how long this gap was, but she came back and she totally remembered me, and then she gave me a sequin from her tail. Back in the day, back in the olden days, Ariel used to meet in her whole mermaid getup, so she took a sequin off of her fin and handed it to me, and I think she told me to make a wish, if I remember correctly, but I kept that little sequin from her tail in my dresser drawer for as long as I can remember. It might still be there, but that's at home in the Bay Area, so like it's not here. Oh my gosh, I just remember being like 3 years old or 4 years old and just like obsessed with her. And yeah, I will insert a picture of that because I definitely have a picture of it. Number 3, which is your favorite park? Okay, this is where I will answer for each park. So at Disneyland is my favorite park, surprise, surprise. I'm sorry, California Adventure is great and I love it. I just really don't like the new additions within the past like 5 years. It would have been a much more stiff competition like 2013 if you would ask me, but you get rid of Tower of Terror and you lose me. I'm sorry. So Disneyland. At Walt Disney World, that is hard actually. I feel like Magic Kingdom is just like, you can't beat it. It's just, it's magical. It's in the name. Like, there's nothing like it. Like, obviously I love the other parks and they're all really great in their own ways, but like, you can't beat Magic Kingdom. You can't beat that feeling of walking down Main Street and like seeing the castle and just, I don't know, it's so magical. Like, oh my god, I can't wait to go back. Okay, number 4. Which on-site hotels have you stayed at? None. Number 5. What is your favorite Disney holiday photo? What does that mean? Like, photo pass photo, or like, I guess I'm just gonna go with picture in front of the castle when it's all decorated for Christmas? That's a weird question. Number 6. Which is your favorite castle? I don't know. I mean, my mind went straight to Sleeping Beauty Castle because that's what I grew up with, but Cinderella Castle, like, ooh, it's impressive. I don't know. Can I say both? I'm gonna go with both. What is your favorite land area? Okay, this is where I'm going to split. Disneyland, come back to me. California Adventure, I'm gonna have to say Grizzly Peak, because like that's where, you know, where Soarin' is and Grizzly River Run, and it's all foresty themed. It's so pretty, and then like there's the whole area. I don't know, it's kind of hard to find. Like, I didn't know it was there for a couple years, or until a couple years ago, but there's like a whole trail where you can go in and like watch people come down the drop on Grizzly River Run. It's just so peaceful and beautiful. Magic Kingdom, I really like Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland. I really do. Like, I love the Disneyland one, but I just think it's like kind of sad recently, so I really like Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland. Epcot, this is so hard. I love Future World, but that's just because I think Spaceship Earth is so cool. Like, when I was in Epcot, like, I just couldn't stop staring at Spaceship Earth. Like, I just think it's the coolest thing in the entire freaking world. Like, it's so awesome. Hollywood Studios, I don't even know what the lands are called in Hollywood Studios. Like, the one with Tower of Terror, I guess that's Sunset Boulevard. I think that's Sunset Boulevard, but I don't know, it's so pretty with Tower of Terror. Like, at the end, it's, Animal Kingdom. I spent a total of like 4 hours in Animal Kingdom, so I don't know, I just have to like, I really liked all of Animal Kingdom. Like, now that I'm like running it over in my head, like, I mean, obviously Pandora's like amazing. Like, you can't, like, I don't know, Pandora's really cool, so I guess I'll go with Pandora. Oh, I didn't answer the Disneyland one, I just realized that. Disneyland's favorite land? New Orleans Square. I really like, interesting. Yeah, New Orleans Square, just because it's so unique. Like, there's nothing like it in any of the other Disney parks, and that's where Pirates and Haunted Mansion are, and those are like 2 of the best rides. Back to number 8. My all-time favorite ride in like any Disney park anywhere is probably Splash Mountain, and that's really just because Splash Mountain is like a blend of every kind of ride you can imagine. Like, it's a blend of a dark ride and a thrill ride, and it's a water ride, and it's just so awesome, and it's really well themed, and the music is amazing, and the one in Disneyland, the history behind it, like, if you really look into it, the animatronics are from an old ride. Like, they're from America Sings, which used to be in Tomorrowland. I don't know, I really, really love Splash Mountain. Like, it's just such a good ride. But, I don't know, I guess that's, like, my favorite for Disneyland and Magic Kingdom. California Adventure, that's a tough one. It used to be Tower of Terror and Soarin' Over California. I guess, well, Soarin' Over California is coming back. Soarin' Over California is coming back for a limited time, so I guess I can say that Soarin' Over California is my favorite ride in California Adventure again, but that also kind of feels like cheating, since technically right now it's still Soarin' Around the World, which I hate. For the time being, I'm gonna go with Grizzly River Run. In Epcot, my favorite is Spaceship Earth. I just think Spaceship Earth is like, it is Epcot. Like, it's so good, and again, the music is so good from Spaceship Earth. Like, if you listen to the soundtrack, it's just, oh, it's amazing. Hollywood Studios, Tower of Terror, end of story. Animal Kingdom, Expedition Everest. That is the coolest roller coaster I have ever been on. It's so cool. Number 9, what do you think is the most underrated ride? People Mover. Number 10, what do you think is the most overrated ride? Toy Story Mania and Buzz Lightyear, the like shooter rides. I think those are so overrated. Like, why do you wait for 70 minutes for a ride where you're gonna go pew 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 and like, it's not worth it. Like, I don't get the hype. Like, they're fun, yeah, but like, why 70 minutes or why 90 minutes? Like, the one in Disneyland, Toy Story Mania, gets up to like 90 minutes usually. I think it's ridiculous. Number 11, what is your favorite show and parade? My favorite show is Fantasmic. I think Fantasmic is amazing, and I want to be in Fantasmic so bad. Like, every time I watch it, I go, da, 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 da. Favorite parade? I love the Christmas Fantasy Parade. It's so catchy. It is May, and I still have that song in my head. Number 12, do you enjoy meeting characters? Yeah, I like meeting characters, like, when I'm in a group. If I'm alone, it's kind of awkward, but like, if I'm in a group, it's pretty fun. Number 13, what characters have you met, and who was your favorite? That's so hard. I don't know. I've met all the characters. I don't know. My favorite character that I have ever met was Brer Rabbit, who you can see him over there on my bed. Brer Rabbit is from the movie Song of the South, which is a pretty controversial 1940s Disney movie that most people don't know about because it is like locked away in the Disney vault. I understand why it's controversial, like 1,000,000%. But they went ahead and themed Splash Mountain after it, and I love Splash Mountain, and I really love the music from Splash Mountain. Like, How Do You Do is a great song. Everybody's Got a Laugh in Place is a great song. Zippity Doo Dah, everybody knows Zippity Doo Dah, great song. So getting to meet Brer Rabbit was really cool because I love Splash Mountain so much, and I got to meet him in 2015 during Easter, and he was at the old Big Thunder Ranch, throwing it back. That's where the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will be opening next week. It was May, so it wasn't Easter, but it was like left over from Easter. They were doing all of the Disney bunnies were like meeting in that area. So Thumper was there, Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh was there, the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, and then Brer Rabbit was there. And I remember, like, I wanted to meet Brer Rabbit so bad. I was like, I have to meet him. And then I met him. I will try to find pictures of this. It's my awkward face, so please don't judge. I was 15 and my hair was so bad. Oh my god. Number 14, what is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant currently, okay, so my favorite restaurant kind of changes at Disneyland because I have been there so many times. Currently, my favorite restaurant in Disneyland is Jolly Holiday. I think it's a really great value for money. I think the food's really good. I think it's adorable in there. It's all Mary Poppins themed, and I love that you can sit outside and look at the castle. It's super cool. In California Adventure, my favorite restaurant is the Pacific Wharf Bakery. I really love the Pacific Wharf Bakery because they have bread bowls, and they're amazing. And then at Disney World, I've only been to Disney World once, guys. Like, I don't know what my favorite restaurants are there. I'm sorry. Oh, I loved Cosmic Rays. We're just gonna leave it at that. Cosmic Rays. Heck yes. Number 15. Do you have any Disney traditions? Not really. The problem for me is I grew up going with my family, but then since starting college, I go by myself, I go with my friends, I go with my sorority sisters. Like, it just kind of depends on the day. So there's no, like, every single time that I go, I have to do this certain thing. So I guess no, I don't really have a Disney tradition. Number 16, what is your most fond Disney park memory? Okay, so other than the one I talked about earlier with meeting Ariel as a 3 or 4-year-old and her giving me her sequin, I think it has to be in 2013. I went to Disneyland with my family, like my whole family. So it was my parents, my sister, my grandparents, and so we went to California Adventure on the first day, and we took the grandparents on Grizzly River Run.
Dad, come on, faster, faster. Yeah. Dad, watch out. Oh, no.
Dad, we're going down the drop. Dad, Dad, hold on.
Backwards.
My grandma could not stop laughing the entire time we were on Grizzly River Run, and I've never seen her laugh so hard, and I don't know, it was such a fun memory.
I haven't seen Grandpa laugh so much.
Molly, look at Daddy.
Yeah.
Number 17. What is your favorite thing you've bought in the parks? Okay, well this I technically didn't buy because the cast member like made magic for me, but I went to Walt Disney World for my 18th birthday and we were in the Emporium in Magic Kingdom, and I had been looking for just a very simple like Mickey silhouette ring. So I was looking through the jewelry in the Emporium, and then I found this one and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect, I want this one. And it was $40, I think, and I was like, wow, that's kind of a lot, but it's okay, it's my birthday. Like, I think this was supposed to be my birthday present for my sister or something like that. I don't know. As we were going up to the register, my sister and my mom were like, oh, are you sure that's the right size, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then we got up to the register, and the cast member working was like, I was wearing one of those like happy birthday Hannah button things, and the cast member working noticed and said, oh, like, can I see that ring? And I said, sure. And she said, are you sure that's the right size? And I said, yeah. And she was like, okay, well, it's a present to you from Mickey Mouse. Happy birthday. It's amazing, right? Like, such a cool story. And I now have this little guy. Don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it'll focus, but that's the best we're doing to do. But I have that little Mickey, and I wear it on my finger every single day. It's like awesome, and I just, it makes me happy every time I look at it, so it was awesome. Oh, number 18, and this is the last one. Describe your dream Disney holiday. What? My dream Disney holiday? I'm guessing holiday means like vacation, because I know that that's what it means in like England English. I don't know, I don't have like a dream Disney holiday. I guess it's just, we're just gonna run with this idea and say I just want to visit all of the Disney parks across the world, which I'm starting to cross off my bucket list, by the way, because if you didn't see my Instagram post, I am going to Disneyland Paris this summer. I will be in Disneyland Paris in less than a month. Holy cow. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of look into my opinions about the Disney parks. If you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button to follow me along on all my Disney adventures. I go to Disneyland about once a week. I'm going to Star Wars Land next week. Yeah, so be on the lookout for all that. Give this video a big thumbs up, shoot me a comment if you want, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Disneyland Banana. I will see you guys really soon. Bye!